Good morning. So today for my N of 1, I am going to review a pair of shoes. Running shoes, of course, because that's pretty much all I wear. Anyways, I am reviewing today the Saucony Endorphin Pro 4. They've been out for a little while, but I've just pretty much taken them out of the box. And the reason is because I really love the Saucony Endorphin Pro 3, and it's been a really tough shift over for me to the 4s because I don't trust them. I've probably worn the Pro 3s for at least, I'm gonna say 10, although I'll try to count it up later on when I'm home and in the warm. I will see how many Endorphin Pro 3 marathons I've done. It's a lot, and I love them, and it's hard for me to go to the 4s, so we'll see. I'm gonna just kind of run test them today and do that a bunch of times until I really feel more comfortable in them, and I'll let you know. It's plain. Let you know how that goes. All right, I'll see you soon. All right, so I am reviewing these guys. That's the Saucony Endorphin Pro 4, and did my warm-up and my first interval. All right, so I have a little feedback so far. They are definitely softer than the Endorphin Pro 3s. So if you want softer, you get softer. All right, I do feel speed roll technology. I feel the foam is working. There's two different types of foam. It's the ones from the Pro 3s, I believe. Power Run. I don't remember the name. You could look it up. And then the other foam is from the Elite, the Endorphin Elite. So, which I've tried. Never quite trusted either. I'm resting longer than I should. I may go on to another interval, but I have to say I'm a little slower than I am in the Pro 3s by like 5 seconds. It's not a lot, but you know, I did a half a mile interval and I did it at like a 7:50. I would think I would be doing a 7:45. I guess that would be a good test, see what my Pro 3s will give me if I do them tomorrow. Maybe I'll try that. All right, I'll see you after the next interval. But so far, feeling softer. Feel the propulsion. I do, but they sink in. You know, when they're softer, they're going to sink in more. So there is a plate, so that's where you get the propulsion. But the sinking in gives you a little bit more work to do on the next step. So I try to be as much as I can a mid-foot striker, but I do fall on my heels sometimes, and I think that is what's creating that softness. All right, on to the next interval. I will see you soon. All right, that was a much better interval. I did a half a mile at about a 7:20 pace. So yeah, much better than the first interval, but of course I'm a little bit more out of breath. Still feeling the same way. I think what I did this time to just like change it up a little is I really tried to work off the toes a little better. So pushing off the toes, using that propulsive edge that you get from the carbon fiber plate really kind of helped me, but I do have to focus. That's like, I think, key to really getting the most out of this. And that was like my break was a little too long, so I'll try for a shorter break this time, and I'm gonna let you know how the rest of my run went at the end. All right, I will see you then, and I'll give you some of the statistics on these shoes as well, because I do know all of that too as well. All right, I'll see you soon. All right, I'm back from my 4-mile interval run. Basically did 4 intervals of 800 meters, and I did the first one a little slower. It was like at a 7:50 minute mile pace, which I know I could do better. But then the other 3, I must have gotten a little used to the shoe, and there's the shoe. And I did it in a 7:20, so I was happy with that. And I might feel ready to actually use these in a 5K that I have on. Well, I actually have 2 5Ks, one on Saturday and one on Sunday. Just to tell you a little bit about the shoe itself, it's, as I said, it's a Saucony shoe. It's one of their super shoes. Now they have 2 super shoes. They have the Elite, and then they have this one, which is the Endorphin Pro 4. So I've had the Endorphin Pro 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4. The 1 and the 2, I was so-so on. I liked them, but I didn't love them as much as the 3. And so I've been wearing the 3, and I said 10 marathons. It was actually 8 marathons. For the past 8 marathons, I've been wearing them. And so obviously love them. The last marathon I did was New York City. And I was gonna wear these, and I even put it online. I asked everybody what they thought, and they said, yeah, you should definitely wear these. But I went with the old standby again, and I wasn't sorry I did. I just knew what I was going to get. While these, I really just don't quite trust them yet. So the reason I don't trust them is probably because of what I said during the run, which is they are softer than the Pro 3s. Now, do I like softer? Well, I'd say I like softer, but after a while, softer can feel a little rough on you. Weird to say, right? Just because I don't know, maybe it's the bounciness, or it's just, it starts to, like, I feel it in my knees and in my calf muscles, and I feel it in different places. That softness kind of gets to me. So I was a little worried about that. In terms of everything else, they're extremely comfortable, true to size, no hot spots, no blisters, no nothing. I wouldn't, I mean, I obviously didn't wear them for too long, but I do know that I know a shoe right away after I run 4 miles that it's not going to cause any problems. This shoe does have a carbon fiber plate, so you do get a little bounce off, a little propulsion going. It has speed roll technology, which also helps to make you roll through your steps. It is a light shoe. It's about 6.5 ounces, so definitely nice and light. I felt like it was probably a little warmer than my Speed 3s, because I feel like there's just a little bit more on the top. I do have my Speed 3s with me here. So this is a little holier shoe, not religious-like, but just holier. And then I never really trusted the tongue, but it never honestly gave me problems. But there's these giant holes in the tongue, so that always made me a little afraid that my feet would freeze on a cold race. But yeah, these are my old standbys. I have like probably 6 pairs of them in different colors. So anyways, these are the ones we're talking about today. So it has a stack height of 39 inches, which was the same as the 3s, and an 8mm drop. I do love the 8mm drop in pretty much all of my shoes. I look for that. That's my go-to. And it has a really nice foam. I think I told you it combines 2 different foams, so it's a little different than the foam that they used in the 3s. It's a combination of the 3s and the Elites, which I have the Elites and really haven't worn them much, so I could maybe do that one as a review too. So it's a pretty shoe, and I have to say Saucony always does an amazing job of their shoes. They always have such cool colors and just really pretty shoes. I love the 3s. They were shiny and they had iridescent type you know, almost fish scale kind of colors. So I go for that stuff. I'm the girly girl. Anyways, I'm going to try them out at the next race, and I'll let you know what I think of the Endorphin Pro 4s at my next fast race, and then maybe we'll try it out for a marathon or two and see if I like them. I am a little bit of a pronator, so you know, if you know how your foot goes when you run, I pronate a little bit, especially on the right foot. So if you pronate or supinate, they are neutral shoes, but they do seem to give you a little bit more stability than some of the other super shoes. So if I don't use it for races after I try it out, and if I don't feel like it's the shoe for that, I can probably just use it for, you know, just tempo days. I could see it being used for that if I don't. But I'll let you know after Saturday what I think of it. And I will see you again tomorrow for another N of 1.